Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Josh, and in this video I'm going to share with you my refined email marketing strategy that's going to get you much higher clicks. I guarantee you it's going to get much higher clicks because it's so bold. And in marketing, the number one rule in marketing, I think, or not the number one, there's a bunch of number ones that everyone says, but one of the most important rules in marketing, I think, is as long as you're not hurting anybody, it's better to get controversial publicity than no publicity. So in this case, here's the marketing subject line I use. I used to use this. This was taken by another SEO or another marketer on YouTube, and it worked for me for some time, but I think he eventually then got a lot of views and everyone copied it. It was like, quick question about whatever company, about, for example, if we're soliciting True Flow Heating and Air, quick question about True Flow Heating and Air. He might click on it, and it's not going to really engage him, though. He's not going to know what it is about. And then, hey, blah, 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 blah. And then, you put your stupid, dumbass, like, I came across your site when looking, blah, 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 right? That kind of old script I used to use. He's going to be kind of turned off. But instead, what you should do is something like, let's beat the daylight out of, their competitor, okay? This is what's going to get you more open rates. It's controversial. It's bold. You could do something like, let's beat the shit out of this firm, I wouldn't send this to a lawyer, but out of this HVAC, right? So let's beat the shit out of this HVAC and then put in their competitor, because their number one competitor is probably the one who's taking up all their traffic from the organic search and everything. So let's beat the shit out of this HVAC. They're going to be like, well, I don't know the HVAC. If they don't know the HVAC, they're going to think, I don't know the HVAC already, but is it a competitor or something, right? And if they do know, then they're going to be like, oh, yes, I hate that guy, So you want to be bold. So daylight, shit, kick whatever competitor's name's ass, be bold. So that's what I'm going to do, right? Let's beat the living daylight out of competitor one name. And then I'll do like, hey, I came across your site when searching for, I'm going to insert the keyword, and I always bold this. I always want to make it bold. And notice that you are, put rank, and then we're going to have a fallback. If you're using Mixmax, it'll be fallback. If you're using, which I highly recommend you do use, I recommend you use Smart Reach. I love it so much. I don't know why. And I'm not even sponsored by them. I asked for an affiliate program. They didn't even get back to me. Right? But I just love it. Rank default, not ranked on the Google search, and do not appear in Google Maps. And we could do like, this phrase is searched volume times per month. And then we can do, that's a ton of phone calls you're missing out on. And I also noticed that blah blah blah, right? I came across, right? And I would honestly put in their site. Makes it more personal. Website when searching, right? I also noticed that, and then I'll put their competitor one is ranked number one, ranked on the first page for this phrase, along with several others. This is a bit more of a refined version of the whole, cold email template, because here's what we're doing. We're not gonna create the audit and then send it out to people, because that would take forever. I think that's Daryl Rosser's message. But we're also not going to try and be sneaky and say, hey, we've made a video for you. Because I think that's also sneaky. Because you're going to get in trouble and you're going to get a bad rep if they catch you. Because what I do, at least, maybe in Daryl's case, he's talking about like, yeah, you do the lead generation and lead search yourself. I don't have time for that, right? I'm focusing on other clients. I have other people I want to work with. I need numbers. So I need to ask people first, hey, can I make the video for you? And if they say yes, then I make the video, right? So I know times are tough right now because of COVID right now. So I'd like to make a complimentary video showing you exactly what it would take for us to beat them. Are you the right person to send this video to? If so, kindly reply to this email. Otherwise, let me know. Right? What I'll do is I'll say stay safe and healthy, Joshua Conrad. And then I'll just put my cell. You can put in, I've kind of done A/B testing with founder and director. Doesn't really seem to do much, honestly. I don't really care. Basically, not ranked. It's this phrase. And then I can do finally. I found that, right? Okay, so then what this is going to look like if we save the changes. And you can do all the follow-up emails. I'm going to do that right now. If you want to pause the video and copy what I'm doing, feel free. But I'm not going to give it to you step by step. And then another one 3 days later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do campaign settings, right? I'm going to send it in New York time between now and then. I don't really care. It's not that important. And then preview to start. Right? So let's take a look at what it looks like for Mark. Right? So I'll do like, hey, I came across, marksair.com when searching for HVAC Denver. I noticed you're 47 on the Google search. And I also noticed that this phrase is searched 200 times per month. That's a ton of phone calls you're missing out on. Finally, I found that altitude, comfort, and heating, right, is ranked on the first page for this phrase, along with several others. Now, actually, I'll go back because that doesn't look so good. For this phrase, along with several others, right, and then along with it's not several, along with a couple others, right? So this is going to get them to be interested, because the first thing they'll see is let's beat the living daylight out of altitude comfort, right? I swear this works so much better than the whole quick question. Quick question is weak. It does not do anything for your market, for your open rate. Okay, maybe it does. Maybe there are people that will open it, obviously, but I guarantee you this is going to work a lot better because you're being bold. Or you could probably get away with saying, like, do you want to beat the daylight out of whatever company? But I like to say, let's beat them up, and again, contractors like this a lot. It works better with contractors than lawyers. Don't do this with lawyers. You might get, you probably won't get in trouble, but like you'll get resentment for it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to activate the sequence and then start without warming up. I don't really care. And, oh, shit, alright, yeah, it sometimes does this, but basically this is it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And to be completely honest, I've been lacking in my own advice, where I've been like, I gotta send emails like 50 emails a day, because I used to send like maybe 25, maybe like 50 or 100 a week. Now I'm trying to send like 50 a day. So, but sometimes I kind of don't hit that. I hit like 46 or something, but you gotta email people during this time, man. Like I'm telling you, business is still there. I have a meeting with a plumber this weekend. An electrician called me back. I got another electrician who I got to follow up with, all in the last couple of days from this email strategy. So I'm telling you, it works. It works, okay? Don't think it doesn't work. Go out there, try it on maybe like 50 to 100 emails. You're gonna get responses. I promise you. People will probably tell you to leave them alone, but because you're being bold, they're gonna open it, right? And they're gonna engage with it if you have good copy, and they're gonna ask for a video most likely, right? Because the difference between what you're doing now versus what if you were to do with like Dale Rosser's his strategy I think works great. I think he's like a really great SEO and great entrepreneur, but the problem with the strategy now is that people have seen it so many times. People have seen I made a video showing you exactly blah blah blah. No, you didn't. Right? Any business owner now knows you didn't. Okay? They know you did not do it, especially if you say, hey, and then no name. Okay? I know Daryl, he says, you know, hey, and then he finds the name. I don't have time for that. My VAs, I can't train them to do that because they're, I will admit, I'm not paying like for super quality. I'm paying for things to get done quickly, right? Now, how do I supplement that? Because I can't just be like losing quality. I just changed the requirements for that quality to be quality, right? So I just say, hey, I'd like to make you a video instead of, hey, I made you one. Because if you get it wrong, like you say, hey, I was searching for personal injury lawyers and they're only doing criminal law, now you look like a fraud. Now you look scammy. You look like scum. But if you say, hey, I'd like to make a video, it's a lot more like, hey, can we engage in some dialogue, you know? That's a lot better, in my opinion. And I've noticed, at least in the open rates, it's a lot more. And the reply rates, it's a lot better. So with that being said, wish you guys much health and safety during this time, and I'll see you in my next video.